Hey everybody, I'm Pam Harrison and this is Beth Borsa, and we're going to do a Sit to Be Fit combo class today of strength and flexibility. This is something you can easily do at home, or if you're working at home, it might be a good little break for you. Today we're going to be using canned goods, which you probably have in your pantry. I'm going to be using canned good that is a little less than 1 pound, and Beth is using some that's a little over 1 pound. So you can be the determinant of how much weight you'd like to do. We're going to start by just moving into the middle of our chair, so not all the way back out nor all the way forward. Just sit up nice and tall, pull your abdominals in, lift through the crown of your head, and let's just do a few shoulder rolls. Those feet are facing forward, and you want to stack your shoulders right over your hips. Just a couple of shoulder rolls. Good, and let's just go with the easy march, picking up those knees. Today I'm going to try to show you a lot of different exercises and not do very many repetitions, and that way you have a lot of information and can do as many repetitions as you'd like, okay? Good. All right, let's stop that march and let's just begin with a little bicep curl with a leg extension. Just dig that heel into the floor. We're still sitting tall, and for some of you this might be enough. You don't need to add any weight. So we'll do body weight first and then we'll add the weight to it. Just a nice extension. Good, let's stop that movement. We're gonna rotate the arms and let's just pull back, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Feel those shoulder blades come together. Imagine you're trying to hold a pencil back there. Good, keep going, couple more here. Still sitting nice and tall. One more time. Good, shoulder roll. Excellent, and we're gonna take a careful bend over and pick up your soup cans, or whatever canned good you have. And let's slide to the end of our seat, so we're right at the edge of the seat, as long as you feel safe there. And we're gonna go back to that bicep curl with the leg extension. So extend and pull. Still nice and tall, core is strong. Got a little bit of coordination going on here. There's nothing wrong with that. Couple more. Nice. Good, rotate that around and we're gonna go back to that row. So squeezing those shoulder blades together, extend all the way out. Pull back, extend, still sit tall, feet facing forward, and keep those feet flat on the floor. Sometimes those feet have a mind of their own and you'll notice that they're moving on you, so just keep those anchored down. One more. And then we're just gonna rotate the forearms in and change this row just slightly. We're still squeezing those shoulders together. Neck is nice and long, lengthening through the crown of the head. Now hold those elbows in, keeping your spine long, just hinge forward slightly. We're not folding, we just hinge slightly. Press those arms straight back and pull them straight in. Working on those triceps. Press back. So really lengthen through. Two more here, press back. Last time, good, hold it in, come back to your tall position and rotate those hands right to the shoulders. We're gonna press up to touchdown and bring it back down. Now if your shoulders are not allowing you this range of motion, go to whatever range of motion is working for you today. Pressing through, as you lift, extend your spine and try to separate those ribs. Really get some length here in the body. Good, hold this one up. We're gonna rotate those forearms to front and we'll bring it down into a W. Reach tall, drop down, lift it up. Good. Sink down, press tall. Try, if you can think about it, to pull that belly button to your spine. Reach and slide. Let's go two more. Slide down once again and lower nice and easy. Let's get a shoulder roll. We've been working on that upper body nice and strong for a few minutes there. Once again, let's take a careful roll down and place those cans back on the floor. And that moving up and down is very functional, so that just kind of helps you keep a nice, strong, flexible trunk. We're still on the edge of the chair. If you'd like, you can grab underneath, extend that leg out. We're gonna flex it nice and strong, pull in your core, and lift and tap. lift, and tap. Now, one thing that's really tempting when you're lifting this leg is to lean back a little bit, and we don't want to do that. We want to try to stay really tall. Now, hold this up and just do some pulses. Again, if you want to pull underneath your seat for support, you can do that. And just using your body weight, that leg is going to get heavier and heavier. Hold it up, point and flex. Point and flex, still sit tall. Pull those shoulders away from your ears. Now with the foot pointed, circle to the outside and try to make that movement come from your hip. It's not an ankle roll, it's not a knee roll. Pause and let's go the other direction. I don't know about you, but my leg is getting heavier and heavier. Heavy. Let's go 3, 2, 1, pause, pull it up and lower it. Give it a little love. And we'll move to the other side. So sit back up tall. I felt myself kind of crunch down. Sit back up tall, extend the other side, and just start with that lift and tap. Flex that foot. We want to activate all the muscles that we can. Good. Lift and tap. Hold this next one up, and just a tiny little pulse. Pulse. Watch yourself leaning back. We don't want to do that. Lift through the sternum. Maybe that will help. Hold it up, point the foot, circle to the outside. Again, coming from that ball and socket joint. Nice and strong. 3, 2, 1, pause. Let's go the other direction. Grab in with those abdominals to help. Get 4, 3, 2, pause. Lift that leg up and set it down. Again, you might want to give it a little bit of love, all right? Once again, carefully roll down, pick up those cans. I know, I make you do that often, but it does have a reason, just moving up and down with that. All right, nice tall shoulder rolls to reset. We're still on the edge of the seat. We're gonna take a side bend, pulling that low rib down to the hip bone and back to center. Side bend, back to center. Breathe with this. Good. Side bend and center. One more each side. Side and center last time. Side and center. Bring those hands up. We're going to start and pull back behind you. Look over that shoulder as you do. You're going to put your elbow between your back and the chair and then return back to front. Pull and reach. Almost like you're pulling a bow and arrow, but just doing that really exaggerated. Pull back, and you should feel that in your trunk, a nice gentle rotation. Feel that in your waistband. One more each side. Rotate, center, rotate, and center. Good. Relax those arms down. Shoulder roll. Bring them up so those elbows are right into the rib cage. Isolate your waistband and twist. Return center, pause. Twist. Again, think about your waistband and stay anchored to your seat. Rotate, center. So a lot of twisting here. When we are sitting for long periods of time, that trunk gets really tight and we start to hold tension in different places, shoulders, back. So this twist should feel pretty good. Rotate, center one more time. Rotate and center. Bring those hands up to your shoulders. Now we're going to focus on our center. Think about your belly button. Pull your belly button back toward the back of the chair and then lift through the crown of the head. Pull it back to the back of the chair, lift through the crown of the head. Breathe out as you pull back and inhale as you lift tall. 2 more, pull back so you can feel that abdominal contraction. 1 more. Bring it tall. Now keep that back long, lead with the crown of the head. Let's fold it over and then come back, stack it up, shoulders over hips. Extend out and over those legs, pull back and up. Out and over those legs, lift tall. Pull that belly button into your spine. Let's get 1 more. And sit it tall. Return those cans to your side, shoulder rolls. Excellent. All right, final time. Let's roll down, place those on the floor. Come back up. We're going to bring those arms out to the side with our palms up. Slide the elbows in toward the rib cage and slightly behind you. You're going to feel all those muscles down your back engage. Reach it out, slide it back. This is going to be our last exercise of strength. Good. Reach out, squeeze in. 3 more strong ones. Slide it in. 2, slide, 1, and relax. Shoulder roll. Beth's going to take it from here and work on our seated flexibility.
Hi everybody, it's Beth here to continue on with the rest of our Sit to Be Fit class. We're just going to end the last few minutes with a little bit of stretching and range of motion. So let's inhale up. Let those arms feel nice and soft like noodles. Exhale, release. And just at your own pace. You want to be scooted forward on the chair, just as we ended with Pam. Sitting up tall, feet are flat on the floor, knees over the ankles, and just let those arms float. She did a lot of shoulders. We're going to do some range of motion at the shoulders and a few stretches. Breathe. And we miss you guys. Relax those arms, shoulder rolls back. Just a few. Good. And reverse those shoulder rolls. Give me 4 big. Sitting up nice and tall, feet flat, and keeping your back strong. 1 more here. Good. Okay, we're going to take that right arm straight up, reach up, and lengthen. Feeling it all along the side of your torso, reaching all the way through those fingertips. Come all the way up, just from the waist up, twisting right. Looking over the right shoulder. And back to center. And of course you can hold these longer if you want to. Left arm up and lengthen. If you have trouble getting the arm up, you can just use that shoulder. Come up and waist up only, twisting left. Good, back to center. Just let the arms hang at your side. Now let them just float up to shoulder height. Your palms are down, rotating from the joint. Roll back, roll forward, palms down, and release. Same thing, front, go front, rolling out, roll in, palms down and lower. Good, and side, we're gonna reverse it, go side. Roll forward and back, palms down and lower, and last one, front. Roll in, roll out, palms down, and release. Good. Now just resetting here, sit up nice and tall, feet are flat, knees over the ankles. We're scooted forward on the chair. Palms are up, open the chest to the ceiling. Now round that upper back, give yourself a hug with the right arm up. Relax your head, flex over in the waist as far as you're comfortable and wanting. The closer you go, the more you'll feel it in the back. And you can hold this for as long as you want. Take your time, coming up slowly. Open the chest. And round, hugging left arm on top. And release those arms. Good. Okay, we'll get a little bit of lower body. We're just going to extend that right leg, stick the heel on the floor. You want to be scooted forward on the chair. You can hold on to the chair or not, it's up to you. You're going to hinge over, flat back over. You should feel a stretch along the back of your right upper thigh, your right hamstring. And just breathe and hold. And of course you can do as many repetitions or hold as long as you want. You just want to feel gentle tension. Bring it up slowly. Good, and switching, flex, flat over. Feeling a stretch right along the back of that upper thigh. You might feel it behind the knee, and that's appropriate. That's where your hamstring crosses, so that is correct. Come up slowly. Good, and feet together. Okay, now we are going to turn to our right. You're going to square up the hips to the direction you're facing. You're going to drop your left knee down towards the floor. Good. If that feels okay, extend the leg back a little bit more. You should feel a stretch along the front part of the thigh. You're going to take that left arm straight up, reach up first, lean into the chair. And come all the way up and release. And of course you can do another repetition if you want to, but we'll go to the other side. Feet together, walk all the way around. Good. Okay, just dropping that right knee down, making sure your hips are square to the direction you're facing. Take that leg back a little bit more if you feel like you can. Right arm up, leaning into the chair. And come up, slowly release. And feet together, walking back to the front. We're staying forward on the chair, feet are flat. We're just gonna round the back, give your legs a hug, relax your head. If you're okay with this, just let it go. Place your hands on your thighs. Press yourself up nice and slowly. Good. Very good. We're going to scoot all the way back in the chair now. Sitting up, still sitting up nice and tall, but you can allow the back of the chair to help support your back. Still use your core. Elbows in, and just flex and extend at the wrist. Relaxing your hands and fingers, getting some wrist range of motion. Good. And gently circle out. Good, and reverse. And wiggle those fingers all around. Good, and reach and pinch, gripping. Good, and shake them out. Okay, all the way back in the chair, big shoulder roll back. And down. We're just going to get a little bit of neck stretches. Just let that head drop, chin down. You can hold these as long as you want to, as many repetitions as you like. And back to center. Dropping your chin down and towards your right shoulder. And center. Chin down and left. Back to center, ear to shoulder right. And left. And center. Keeping the shoulders square to the front, look over your right. And left. And back to center. Good, and just let that right arm float up. Left arm, just let them feel nice and loose. We're almost done. Right arm comes down. And left. Give me both. Inhale, way up. Exhale, release. Good. Left side, up first. All right. Down. And down. Inhale, both. And let's do one more big one, everybody. Inhale, reach, lengthen through your torso all the way through the fingertips. Exhale, let them float down. And we sure miss you guys. We hope this is helping you get through the days. Thank you.